Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love the journey, love the soul group that are most definitely helping us back into our divine unions. And so I do divine love healing. I can connect to your souls and get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I see everything like a film, and so when you, I basically give you a write-up of everything I see, plus you receive the healing for you and your twin, and a guided mantra and a 3-card angel read. And so it's all about allowing you to, and that could be anything, right, from a past life to seeing blocks to seeing energy cords that need to be cut or whatever it is, right? It's all about seeing what you need to know for your highest and best good. So remember, it's always, when you have healing, always set the intent for it to go for your highest good. And then it's about trusting that whatever comes through will be what you need to know at that time to help you on your journey. As well as that, I do Divine Love Crystal Grid, which uses Holy Fire Reiki again and pieces of rose quartz. And so I infuse the pieces of rose quartz with Holy Fire Reiki, and I send them to you. And when you meditate with that and have the intent to send unconditional love to your twin, it actually grounds that energy onto the planet. So as a twin flame, you are here to raise the planet in love and light. And it's all about anchoring in unconditional love into your environment. So not just for you, it's for everyone to actually elevate the planet in love. And so just this is a part 2 of the message for today, because I was going to do a goddess card, because again, it's all about remembering the bigger picture, which really helps you on your journey. So when you're starting to think about, oh, what are they doing? Why are they with that girl? Blah, 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 or whatever. It's all about going back and thinking, hang on a minute, there is a bigger picture here, because you are, you know, the whole planet is rising in the goddess energy. The goddess energy is all about unconditional love. And that hasn't been around for, you know, that's not been a prominent energy for a long time. And so the rise of that in every single one of us, whether you're male, female, doesn't matter, that's what we're doing, right? So when they are awakening to that in themselves, you know, your divine counterpart, that is a journey that they have to go through on their own until they get to the place where they can understand it, right? And they can feel comfortable in knowing that they are comfortable to trust love. Because if they're not with you now, it's because they are still dealing with all of that stuff from before. They don't trust, they don't feel confident to love because they're not raised up in their love vibration enough, right? So fear, anxiety, worry, everything gets in the way. And you are a catalyst for that, right? So I see it in my twin. I can see he can barely look at me, bless him. It's the cutest thing, but I can see it in his eyes, right? So that's always, when I first met him, I knew well, I didn't know instantly. He actually said to me, I've met the other half of me. And I was kind of like, what? And then he also said to me, see, you and me, we make a whole. And at the time, I just thought, oh, wow, that's really cute. And then, of course, everything just went, you know, cataclysmic disaster. And then I went into this, I couldn't understand it, right? I just could not understand what had happened. And that's why, you know, it's happened to everyone, right? You go off on your own journey and blah, 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 and you've got to answer the questions as to what the hell that was, right? But that's the thing. They do know, but they're just terrified, right? They're just terrified. And so that's why you have to be really strong in your love, right? Because you're the pull, you're the magnet, you're the one that's woken up to it, right? And so it's not about who does it first and blah, 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 because you're in it together, you're a team, you're already in union. You're already in union in your heart. You've never not been in union, right? You've always been together. You were created together, you are one energy body split into 2 physical bodies. So, anyway, I don't know why I feel a real rant to say that today, but it just really feels strongly coming through, because I've had, you know, just because people have sent me stuff and I'm like, I feel your pain, you know, I have definitely been there. I like totally went off the rails, went mental basically, until I started finding Reiki and finding healing and finding all of that stuff. That's what got me on track. And that's what, when I could find my twin in my heart, and I started seeing his twin spirit, and he was with me all the time. Because when I go into my mind, instantly that connection's gone, right? So normally I feel him around me all the time. But as soon as I go into my mind, that switches off. So that's why I know that the quickest way to be, that's why I know that it's really important to stay in your heart and do everything you can to practice clearing fears, clearing anxieties, clearing worries, focusing on your heart space, focusing on being in your heart and living in unconditional love. And when you do that, that's where they are, right? So with that, all about the goddess energy, this is a lady sent me this quote because she's going to send this to her twin. So, and I just thought it's brilliant, especially for today, about the rising of the goddess energy, right? Which is what we're doing, which is what your twin's doing, which is what you're helping, working, you're in it as a team. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. So, there is a wild woman, an intuitive goddess, a rebel within you, and she is calling your name. Listen to her. Do not silence her for anyone. She is the basis of your authentic self. She is your strength. She holds your truth and your healing. Well, need I say more, right? So that's why, the more healing, the more you learn to know yourself and your soul's journey and your soul's journey together, the more you understand this journey, and the more you understand the bigger picture, and the more you realize it's not just about a physical relationship, because that's just on one level. That's so one-dimensional, and we're here to actually push the boundaries of love and see what love will do. Now, the healing that I've got is from Kuan Yin. It's number 35, but look at this. The page of the book is actually 111. Now, the other thing is, note, I've just read the first bit of this. Now, note the names that we've had. Marvel, right? Marvel was DC Comics. We've had the mountain. There ain't no mountain high enough. I mean, I'm now going to read this because, again, you can't make these things up, right? So, just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfoldment of your own divine path. The Book of Changes is always at play, helping us find our way. You are just taking a smarter route to your destination. I mean, could you make that? Sometimes situations or circumstances occur that seem to take us away from our desired goal, or cause us to question whether we need to take matters into our own hands to achieve our desired manifestation. Even if we do not understand why something is happening the way that it is right now, with patience and experience, the wisdom and helpfulness of a situation is often revealed, and we can marvel at how we were assisted through the workings of a higher intelligence that we did not understand at the time. Just like an experienced guide on a mountaintop, Kuan Yin has traversed the spiritual path over many lifetimes to arrive at her enlightened and compassionate state. She is very wise, and she is blessing us with her grace, even if that grace seems to be a dark cloud, a delay, an unexpected disappointment, or even a wonderful new opportunity in a different direction. She can help you avoid pitfalls that you do not need to encounter if you trust in her guidance. She can read the Book of Changes and understand the divine plan unfolding through you to help you lift onto your divine path with the least struggle. You are being asked to trust and allow the circumstances in your life to unfold right now. If there are delays, don't force an issue. Let it settle and sort itself out with as little interference by you as possible. You do not have to let anyone take advantage of you, nor do you have to prevent yourself from expressing your truths and feelings about whatever is happening. However, you are being guided to trust that no matter what appears to be the case right now, this detour or unexpected situation is a blessing from the divine plan, confirmed by Kuan Yin, assisting you in avoiding unnecessary problems later on as she corrects your life direction and helps you move forward with greater grace on your divine path now. I mean, seriously. I mean, just brilliant. Okay, so the healing is this. Lie quietly in a slightly darkened room and take your awareness into your heart center. Imagine there is a light glowing in your heart and a divine path unfolds before you. Rising up, winding and curving, sometimes unexpectedly, yet always bathed in golden light. On that path, you see or sense the beautiful luminous energy field of Kuan Yin as she tosses golden coins in the air. Oh my God. And watches them as they land, laughing gently at the patterns they form, clapping her hands with delight. She sees you and raises her hand in blessing. Offer to her any situation or unexpected circumstance, wanted or unwanted, that is in your life at this time. Perceive her receiving this from you, turning it into golden coins and tossing it in the air. Noticing the pattern as the coins land, she sends love to those coins from her heart and then returns them to you. Take them into your heart and know all is well. Oh my God, sorry. But if you've been watching this channel for a while, in healings I got quite a lot at the beginning. I got given healings. I mean, gold coins by the Divine Masculines. Anyway, oh dear. Beloved Kuan Yin, thank you for your blessings of divine grace and assistance through my life as I allow the divine plan, the book of changes with all its wisdom, to simply flow with trust and faith. I now pray for the courage to trust in your goodness and assistance, to see the beauty and perfection of all life situations, so that I may benefit from it greatly now. Thank you for your help. Om Shanti. May I feel your presence in my heart now, and peace. Om Shanti. Oh my goodness. It's just more and more and more and more amazing stuff, right? So that's what I say. I mean, you know, the message this morning was all about just trust in your path. Then the goddess guidance is basically Kuan Yin saying, I'm here to hold your hand. Not only that, but I'm going to sprinkle your path with golden light and gold coins. And back about God knows how many months ago, the Divine Masculines and Healings were giving me gold coins. So we go full circle yet again. I mean, this journey is just beyond all kind of amazingness. So I'm just going to repeat this because this is what you are awakening in your divine partner. So there is a wild woman, an intuitive goddess, a rebel within you, and she is calling your name. Listen to her. Do not silence her for anyone. She is the basis of your authentic self. She is your strength. She holds your truth and your healing. Okay. On the basis that we're one consciousness, on the basis of the fact that we're one heart, two physical bodies, you know, the more that we drum this into ourselves, that's filtering through into our divine loves. So, there you go. That's the healing for today. If you want to come to me for healing, then please do. All details are in the link. I want to help as many people as I can because I know, I've been through the dark path. It doesn't have to be like that. The more you go into your heart and get the messages from your souls, the easier it can be. All right, I hope that helps. Take care, everyone. Have a good Easter. Be back tomorrow. Bye.